I have breaking news right now. We just found out in this moment that Jerry Jones is getting fined $250,000 for flipping off a Jets fan. So he had actually said, I'm going to read his quote, what he said about this gesture. So the gesture was inadvertent on my part because that was right after we made our last touchdown. We were all excited about it. There wasn't any antagonistic issue or anything like that. I just put up the wrong show on my hand. It was an accident. I meant for the thumbs. That's a crazy thing to say. But it got straightened out pretty quick. It wasn't my intention. It was thumbs up, basically pointing out the fans. So, Jerry Jones, maybe he's old. His hands are confused. I don't know what's going on.
Don't protect that man.
Get out of here, Jerry.
Do not protect that man.
Skip, are you buying Jerry's explanation?
Lord knows I have criticized Jerry Jones probably more than anybody on this planet has over these many years that I've been all over him for owning and still operating my Dallas Cowboys. But in this case, I do buy what he's saying because he is about to turn 83 years of age next Monday. And I know from people in that organization, they are on pins and needles every time he opens his mouth publicly, because out will come the wackiest, craziest, most unintentionally controversial statements you've ever heard. Because I usually can't even make sense of what he's saying, let alone what he's doing with his football team. So now I'm going to read again what Kinsey just read. He says, that wasn't an antagonistic issue, anything like that. I just put up the wrong show on the hand. If you want to call it accidental, but it got straightened out pretty quick. He said, my intention was to go thumbs up, and he went this up, obviously. And listen, he is so wacky at his advanced age. He is so unpredictably crazy in everything he does in public. I believe he could get confused between this and this.
In the moment.
In the moment, because he was smiling the whole time. It's smiling the whole time.
Yeah.
And it was late in the game, and the stands were pretty empty, except for about half the stands were obviously Cowboy fans. So he said he was gesturing to a swarm of Cowboy fans, and this is like a weak defense of Jerry Jones, in that it's really a damning defense of Jerry Jones, that he's so over the hill, if you will, that he's just losing it. He's been losing it for about 10 years. The truth is that I think he actually got confused and put up the wrong sign to the Cowboy fans because he was feeling good about everything. We saw a lot of positive signs in that game. I know he was feeling real good about everything. So I was surprised, to your point about fining. I thought they'd let this one slide, but I guess an owner is just a bad look for the league, and here
you don't think he deserved to be fined?
I don't. I wouldn't have fined it.
So he just got so excited he turned into Ricky Bobby.
I don't know.
I just don't know what to do about it.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
By the way, I watched that again the other night. I started watching Talladega Nights.
I don't know what to do about it. Like, come on now. Just own it, Jerry. I think I do believe he meant to use his middle finger because he had already put the thumbs up in the video. He had already did this.
Yep.
Then you switched it. I don't believe it. I believe him wholeheartedly. It wasn't at a Jets fan. I believe they were together with the Cowboys. They were celebrating, and it was a big F you to the Jets. I think he was like saying F you to the Jets. I don't think he was talking to a Jets fan. But just own it, Jerry. Like, you Jerry Jones, who cares? Like, who cares? I don't think this was come on, man, these fingers don't even operate the same.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even function the same. Like, nah.
Skip, I know you are a diehard Cowboys fan,
I am.
but you are 100% wrong on this. And I am calling BS by Jerry Jones.
Complete BS.
2 reasons. The first one, to Gerald's point, he did 3 hand motions.
That's what I'm saying.
He went thumbs up, then he went middle finger, and then he pointed.
Then he pointed.
So
There's 3 different fingers.
What the hell he was doing.
That boy went down the line with fingers.
The thing that completely derails your case is that if you watch the video again, and I don't know if we can see it on the copy that we have, but go watch the original video. There is a Jets fan You can't see it on this one.
Oh,
There's
the
a
one from
Jets
the angle,
fan.
the side
No,
angle.
There's a Jets fan on the section with a green jersey on and a green hat on,
Yeah.
and he is
Help you
flipping
too,
off.
buddy.
No, he is flipping off Jerry Jones. This Jets fan is flipping off Jerry Jones. Jerry looks right at him, flips him off back, and then points at him. So if you go back and watch the original video, it is directed towards a Jets fan. Now,
I didn't see a Jets fan, but
if you go, I promise, I don't know if we have the
There
video
was
right
a
here.
side angle.
No, it's that same video when it's the wider
okay.
angle. You can see. So you'll see a Jets fan sitting there with his hat on, right? Go back and watch it, I promise. Sitting there with his hat on. As it zooms in, you see his hand go up, and all you can see is his middle finger right at Jerry Jones. Jerry looks right at him, flips him off, and then points at him. So to your point, just own it.
Just
it's
own
all right.
it, man. You
Yeah.
Jerry Jones. Nobody care.
We like
I
that,
thought
man.
everybody
I don't
thought
mind
it
it.
was
If
funny.
I'm
But
a player,
I
I'm
do feel
like,
like he
if I'm a
usually
player,
owns
that's
stuff.
my owner. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Like, all right.
We as players interact with fans all the
Yeah,
time.
man.
There's a video out right now where a fan, I had just sacked Eli.
Yeah.
And a kid was like, Gerald, I'm going to do something if you touch Eli again. I turned around like, what? All right. You know, like I interact with fans all the time.
But you
So
didn't
what?
flip him off.
No, I didn't flip
Yeah.
him off.
No.
I don't do that.
Have you ever flipped a fan?
Nah, I don't do that.
Okay.
Like I remember we were in Philly and there was a fan saying the most disrespectful stuff ever. And I'm like, and I said, dog, do you gotta disrespect me to root for your team? He was like, you know what, Gerald, I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to be a good fan. I'm like, see, what's wrong with that? Like, just root for you. I'm good
Gerald,
with the
kill him with kindness.
I'm good with the heckling.
Yeah.
You know, but like we go back and forth with fans all the time. Jerry, just own it, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like,
Flip them off. Who cares?
I'm
Whatever.
not advocating for Jerry Jones going around flipping off fans. Let me clear that up. But to that point, you did it. It happened. You got caught in the moment. Own it. Move on. As long as it's nothing physical, we can live with you flipping the bird to a fan. Obviously, it was an adult too, if you can see in the video. So it's an older Jets fan. They were having a little bit of a rivalry at the end of the game.
By the way, Jerry owns the most valuable franchise in all of sports.
That's what I'm saying.
So what was it, 250,000?
grand. It's like-
I think he'll be
He pulls
okay.
it out of his wallet. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, here you go.
You know what you
I'll
do?
sell you.
You apologize.
I'll sell
If
you.
you're Jerry Jones, what you do is you apologize, and then that next practice you go to the players and go, hell yeah, I flipped them off. And you go ahead, apologize, say your thing, but then you go hype up the team and
He
say, hell
should've
yeah, I
just
flipped
got,
them
he
off.
like doing interviews. You should have just gotten the interview and be like, yeah, I did it. You know what? Whatever,
I know.
man. Listen,
I would've respected that. I would've
whatever.
respected
I
that.
did
It's
it.
what I call
Y'all see how we've been playing? I was excited.
Yeah.
It is what it is,
Yeah.
man.
It's
Whatever.
what I call Charles Barkley syndrome, because Charles Barkley is at such a place and stage in his career, he can just say just about anything he wants to, and everybody says, oh, that's Barkley. And I agree with you. It would have been, oh, it's just Jerry.
Jerry,
But
who cares?
but understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm actually not defending him. I'm trying to tell you he's lost it. He's that's what I'm trying to tell you, that he is capable of messing this up.
He might have lost it, but
Okay.
he knew he
Okay.
was
He did every finger. He did
Yeah.
all three of the fingers.
Yeah.
But when you say, "Oh, you're a diehard Cowboy fan," you're flipping my script, because I can't stand Jerry Jones owning and operating my football team. It's why we haven't been back to a championship game in almost 30 years. Not a Super Bowl. We haven't been to a championship game since that 95 team went to that championship. It's 30 years, and all of it, all that garbage I dump on Jerry's doorstep. He makes every call. He makes all, like, first, second, third round draft picks.
Yeah.
Jerry makes all those. Every free agent call, it's Jerry. The buck stops on Jerry's desk. So however bad they've been, you have to give the bulk of the blame to Jerry Jones, because he is the acting president / general manager of the Dallas Cowboys. And would he ever fire himself? No, he won't, because he's having too much fun owning and operating the Dallas
He's having
Cowboys.
so much fun.
So you're not, yeah. So you're not. So what you're saying, Skip, is you're not protecting him. You really think it was just a mental lapse.
I mean, I'm actually criticizing him in my answer to you, because I'm damning him with faint praise or defense
Gotcha.
here, because I just know he's capable of mixing this up. Maybe you're right. If there's a Jets fan and he suddenly said,
Yeah.
okay, you, no. Okay, because he was feeling himself.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I got you. That makes sense.
That's Ricky Bobby just saying, I don't know what to do with my hands during an interview.
Yeah, you're proving. Yeah, he knew what he was doing with his hands.
Either way, I think the league just had to send a message. You know, obviously.
Remember,
an owner
Ricky
can't
Bobby
do it.
can control his hands. He just doesn't know where to put them. Like, what do I do? Because it was his first interview,
Yeah.
right? Like, I just won a race, and do I do I put him up here or do I do this or
Yeah.
what do I, right?
Oh, all right. Let's move on to last night's game.